Hello everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day today. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Got another one here for you today. There is an Inside the Vault update and a bunch of changes on the PTS. Definitely some interesting changes. I thought we would go over it. Let's get into it here. Okay, so Inside the Vault. Legendary mods. Legendary mod boxes can now be scrapped for legendary modules. You can also learn the plans by scrapping the mod boxes at the same rate as scrapping an item with the mod attached. This is awesome. 1 star gives you 1 module, 2 star gives you 3 modules, 3 star gives you 6 modules, and 4 star gives you 12 modules. Modules are going to be a lot easier to get now. I'm loving this, and it gives us a reason to, maybe get rid of some of these mods that we don't want. Cavaliers seems to be fixed. Bug causing this mod to increase damage taken instead of reducing it. Armor now grants 5% damage taken while sprinting. Sentinels now grants minus 5% damage taken while standing still. Furious, reword it for Onslaught. 5% damage per Onslaught stacks, 9+ max stacks. Pounders, reword it for Onslaught and fixed an issue with the stack limit. 10% damage per Onslaught stack, 10+ max stacks. We'll get into this a little later in the video. This is basically what I'm thinking is going to be a nerf to Pounders and Furious. Ghoulification. For the first time in Fallout history, you will be able to play as a ghoul starting the new questline Leap of Faith. You will take into the new section of the Savage Divide. There you will meet new characters that will aid you in your transformation, unlocking a new ghoul-specific abilities, Ghoul and Feral, as well as new ghoul-exclusive perks. There's a bunch of this stuff in the article here, everybody, which I will link in the description in case you want to go over it. Tons of more information on the ghouls here. A lot of it I have already covered, so I just didn't really want to get into it, and there are some changes though you may be interested in. The Big Bloom. The spring is coming and we wanted to introduce a new themed event to match. Introducing Black-Eyed Susan, a new friendly NPC who is sure to remind you of a grandmother. She loves flowers, floral arrangements, and totally doesn't have a secret backstory, so stop asking. Susan needs to help with her latest project, and luckily for her, there are a bunch of vault dwellers who are ready and willing to help. Black-Eyed Susan's favorite meadow has been overtaken by a strange plant-like beast called Overgrown, making the area too dangerous for her to pick flowers, so she needs you to head into the meadow, pick some flowers, and defeat those monsters. Do watch out for the mines, though. There are remnants of previous attempts to keep those beasts out of her meadow. So, I'm definitely looking forward to this as well. We did cover this in a previous video. Maybe I can get a video of this on the PTS for us. I think there are videos, though. I'm sure you could definitely find on YouTube of this. It definitely looks like a nice event. I'm always happy to get another event going, so maybe there's going to be some unique rewards to this and everything. Really looking forward to this. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Always interested to read those. And combat rebalancing we have here. There is a bunch of this in the article as well, mostly dealing with pistols. Pistols are getting a huge buff if you haven't heard about that as well. If you want to get into these a little bit more in depth, again, I will link this article in the description and you can you can delve into everything here about the combat rebalancing. Like I said, it is mostly having to do with pistols here. Again, I did cover this previous, so I just didn't want to go into it too much here. Just some of the ones I wanted to leave up on the screen there for you to check out. Arms Keepers no longer applies to grenades. Yep, that's not good. Furious. This effect is now considered Onslaught. 5% damage per stack, 9 max stacks, and stacks with the new Gunslinger and Gorilla perks. Onslaught Description. Each consecutive hit against the same target grants a stack of Onslaught. All stacks expire once 10 seconds have passed or the player hits a new target. Players have an initial limit of 0 and can increase this through perks and items. The effects granted per stack can also be modified by perks and items. Onslaught is a temporary name, so sorry if this is a little bit confusing. I feel like this deserves a video of its own, to be honest, and the fact that it has a temporary name too is probably just going to add to the confusion a little bit. So I'm not going to really get into this right now. Like I said, I feel like it is basically a nerf to Pounders and Furious and the auto axe type stuff, which is probably extremely overpowered at this point anyway. So yeah, just my opinion on that. Power Armor now grants 10 plus strength regardless of your current strength. This is amazing. This will greatly increase your carry weight. Inspecting and previewing a Power Armor now correctly shows the parts attached to it. In addition, the inspect menu now displays the contents of the chassis, which is also amazing. Yes, so this might make the Vulcan Power Armor the definitive best Power Armor in the game. Just because we're going to get a little bit more carry weight with it. Bethesda, we can always use some more carry weight. Or a little bit, you know, extra stash weight would be great too. I think like 1,500 would be a nice round number now. Now that we're, you know, have so much stuff to keep now. It's just getting crazy. Ammo. This is another good thing for carry weight. Plasma and Ultrasight cores now display their charge value. Fully charged fusion, plasma, and ultrasight cores can now be placed in the ammo box. We've covered this before, but it's just more concrete evidence that this is coming very soon. It cannot come soon enough. I want to start hoarding some, fusion cores here, which would be awesome. It just says ultrasight cores, fusion. Okay, there we go. Fusion cores. Okay, just making sure. I don't want to get worried there. Fusion cores, of course, is probably the biggest thing for me anyway. Plasma cores too, of course. Miscellaneous fixes. Here we go. Conductor should now correctly grant 5% AP regen. Fixed an issue which would incorrectly inform ghoul characters they had acquired a disease. Fixed an issue which would cause the ghoul glow effect on the health bar to appear for non-ghoul player characters. Disguised ghouls can no longer wear apparel, which could invalidate the disguise. Okay, so interesting change there. I think a lot of people were upset over that. Let's get into some perk changes here. Onslaught now has a HUD indicator, HUD indicator. Fixed Onslaught now respecting the stack limit, and stacks now expire correctly, which is after 10 seconds of not gaining stacks. A help entry has been added for Onslaught. Updated the help entry for VATS, include information about limb targeting and weaknesses resistance being tied to perception stat. Added an option to disable the unopened perk. Oh my god, that's amazing. Thank you. Ironclad. Ranks reduced from 5 to 3. That's awesome. Now increases all resistances. Demo Expert from 5 to 3. Rank 2 increased to 20, and so on. Fixed an issue where Demolition Expert was increasing turret damage instead of home defense. Demolition Expert no longer required to craft explosives. Home defense now correctly increases turret damage. Damage bonus is 50, 75, 100%. Gunrunner now works with any ranged weapon. Modern Renegade now works with all small guns. Chance to cripple has been replaced with increased limb damage. Crack Shot now works with all small guns. Tank Killer now works with all small guns. So, just to talk about the end here a little bit, this is definitely, again, a big buff to pistols. Like that Tank Killer now working with all small guns is definitely a step in the right direction. I can't wait to see what some pistols are going to do, especially the Alien Blaster. And just, it's nice to be able to maybe, maybe start making a pistol build. Now would probably be the time. Adjusted some perk names for better alphabetical sorting. Awesome. Arms Keeper. Ranks reduced from 3 to 2. Rank 2 increased to 75%. Now applies to all weapons except grenades. Ooh. Awareness. New effect. That's a biggie. New effect. Gain more VATS accuracy based on perception. The effect of seeing weaknesses in VATS is now tied to having at least 10 perception. Barbarian. Ranks reduced from 3 to 1. New effect. Gain damage resistances based on your strength. Doubled when not wearing armor. Wow. That's crazy. Bodyguards. Ranks reduced from 4 to 1. New effect. Gain damage and energy resistance based on your charisma per teammate. Can do. Ranks reduced from 3 to 1. New effect. Find more packaged food based on luck. Concentrate of fire. No longer grants limb targeting. This is now acquired by having at least 5 perception. Okay, so I did hear about that before as well. That's not too bad. Fix the damage bonus not increasing per shot. The per shot effects are now limited to 20 stacks. Field Surgeon has been moved to intelligence. So definitely some interesting stuff. Or I should say interesting changes here. I've never really used bodyguards before, but now there might be a little bit of more of a reason to use it. Field Surgeon being moved to intelligence. I feel like it would have a better home under there. And how about Arms Keeper? Ranks reduced from 3 to 2, now applies to all weapons except grenades. I'm wondering, because since Arms Keeper 3rd star effect on armor seems to be being nerfed, I'm wondering if this will stack with it and we'll still be able to get, you know, like we weren't able to get the full 100%, you know, weight reduction before. But I think the consensus was 5 pieces of armor with Armskeeper on it was still, you know, good. So since it's being nerfed, maybe this perk card will help us get that back. I don't know. I doubt it, to be honest. Gunfu fixed an issue where Gunfu was doing much more damage than intended. Increased the damage buff from 10, 30, 60 to 30, 60, 90. Yeah, I don't know much about that. I don't really use it, so if you're using Gunfu, let us know. Good with Salt, ranks reduced from 3 to 2. Rank 1 now, reduces spoilage by 45%, so on. Gorilla, new effect, each rank adds rage damage to close enemies. Gorilla Expert, ranks reduced from 3 to 1. Rank 1 now cost 2 perk points. New effect, gain 5% reload speed per onslaught stack with ranged weapons. Man, this game is just changing by the second. Gorilla Master, ranks reduced from 3 to 1. Rank 1 now costs 3 perk points. New effect, gain 3% damage to close enemies per onslaught stack with ranged weapons, plus 3 max stacks. Gunslinger, new effect, each rank adds ranged damage to weak spots. Gunslinger Expert, ranks reduced from 3 to 1. Rank 1 now costs 2 perk points. New effect, gain 3% fire rate per onslaught stack with ranged weapons, plus 3 max stacks. Gunslinger Master, ranks reduced from 3 to 1. Rank 1 now costs 3 perk points. New effect, gain 3 damage weak points, or 3% damage weak, 2 weak points per onslaught stack with ranged weapons, 3 plus max stacks. Inspirational, new effect, you and nearby players gain more XP. This effect scales with charisma, minus 10 max AP per rank. Dev note, this new effect applies to players, all players, not just your teammates. Wow, so we might have a little bit of a more reason to use Inspirational now if you're a bit of a higher rank, because you can maybe help out your teammates. That is awesome. Not to mention all the changes to Gunslinger is just even more, you know, further into pistols being buffed, so very nice to see that. Awesome. Believe it or not, we have some more perk changes here. Ironclad, new effect, armor provides 5% more protection per rank, double if wearing a matching set. Leadbelly, ranks reduced from 3 to 1. New effect, less rads from food and drink based on endurance. Mr. Sandman removed the at night requirement. That's crazy. Pack Rat, ranks reduced from 3 to 2. Rank 2 increased to 75%. Packing Light, ranks reduced from 3 to 1. New effect, your action point regenerate faster when not encumbered. Pharma, ranks, or Pharma, oh my god, I can't read. Ranks reduced from 3 to 1, new effect, find more healing chems based on luck. Portable Power, ranks reduced from 3 to 2, moved from Intelligence to Strength. Rank 2 increased to 75%. Rad Resistant, ranks reduced from 4 to 1. Rank 1 now costs 2 points. New effect, gain radiation resistances based on your endurance. Rejuvenated, increased bonus to rank 1. Rank 2 now has an additional bonus while not irradiated. Wow, there is a lot of changes coming to perk cards. I just want to say to everybody, a reminder, this is on the PTS, so this is definitely subject to change. It could change at the last second. I'm sure a lot of us have not forgotten the railway rifle that literally got its effects changed the day before the update, so just take all of these changes, you know, with a grain of salt, everybody. And yeah, I think like most of this will probably be staying. I really truly feel like a lot of this is definitely a step in the right direction. And yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments here. Yeah, crazy changes here. This is a long video. I know, if you can believe it, there is more to go over here. Scrounger, ranks reduced from 3 to 1. New effect, find more ammo based on luck. Dev note, all 3 searching perks have changed based on luck to grant a bonus item in certain contexts, such as a medical box or ammo box. In addition, these perks increase the quantity from all regular loot sources based on luck. Spiritual Healer, new effect, you and nearby players regenerate health. This effect scales with charisma, minus 10 max AP rank. So that seems a lot like Inspirational is the same thing, kind of thing going on there. Strongback, ranks reduced from 4 to 1. Rank 1 now costs 2 perk points. New effect, gain more carry weight based on your strength. Tenderizer, ranks reduced from 3 to 1. Rank 1 now costs 2 points. New effect, each attack makes your target take 0.1% increased damage. Dev note, each player using Tenderizer contributes to a stacking effect that does... Wow, it does not expire and caps out of 100% increased damage. This does not work in PvP. They really are going for the teammate thing, so best to work as a team in the future, it's seeming. Traveling Pharmacy, ranks reduced from 3 to 2. Rank 1 increase of 45%, and so on. Wrecking Ball, ranks reduced from 3 to 1, moved from intelligence to strength. New effect, you deal 100% damage to objects and can damage your own camp objects. Now, I didn't realize this before, but this can be very well used to merge stuff in your camp. Like, I haven't done a lot of merging. Like, I still use the pressure plate. I know you guys are crazy at the building, but yes, I think you had to use a flame trap in order to destroy objects, so you could put something somewhere and then you fix it, and then it will let you combine them basically. And without destroying it, you were not able to do that. So this will basically allow you to do this a lot easier. You will not need the flame trap, I'm guessing. And yes, it seems like Bethesda's encouraging this, which is amazing, because I really don't know why merging would affect anybody. You can still only have a certain amount of stuff in your camp, so yeah, I'm all for this. Looking forward to this. I would like to get into some merging a little bit more, but man, it takes some patience. Also, heads up, there is an update. Servers on January 21st will be bringing the servers offline on all platforms to deploy an update. Okay, have no idea how long this is going to be. If I had to speculate, I feel like, you know, the auto-axe might be getting a bit of a nerf. Maybe the buffs nerf. Maybe some of this stuff I mentioned will be applied. I would love to see the ammo box be added where we can put fusion cores in, like, and maybe some stuff fixed, like the turbo fertilizer grenades. If that could get fixed, or, you know, even a power armor fixed, you know, it would be great. I will let you guys know what the patch notes are as soon as I figure out what they are. And yes, that seems to be it for today, everybody. I promise I won't bug you guys any further. I just wanted to make sure you guys are in the know about all this stuff. I know this is a long video, so if you are still here, I absolutely love you. Thanks for checking out the video. You guys are awesome. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about some of these changes. I will link the article in the description if you want to go through it more thoroughly. Let me know if I missed anything as well. We will pin your comment. And as always, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Have a pleasant evening.